Zander, Tony said you threw the ball with some conviction today. Did you feel good warming up? I mean, getting the ball to start the game's maybe a little different outside of play.
I was excited. I didn't find out I was starting until I got to the park, but conviction is a very big word from V, and I take pride in that. And every pitch that each pitcher needs to deliver with conviction.
You've always been a guy that messes with hitters' timing a little bit with the leg and holding it up positive.
Always. I've been a big guy with that. When I was young, I wasn't an overpowering guy, like Ben Joyce, with 100. But I just needed to find a way to get hitters out, and I felt like, in the stretch I slide step a lot, so I felt like, let's try something different out of the windup, slide step, hold it at the top, and I think it's worked pretty well for me.
You ever struck out 7 in a row at any point in your career?
I didn't realize it was 7 in a row until I was done, and they told me I was done. I was just kind of locked in, and no, I've probably never done that.
What was working for you well during that stretch?
Breaking ball and changeup, actually. Fastball sometimes I couldn't really locate it much, but then my off-speed stuff was there tonight, so that correlated to the pausing and the quick with my fastball.
I don't know if you've seen yet, but with the kind of pause and the leg kick, Pitching Ninja's already tweeted out a little video of you. I mean, just as a pitcher, I imagine that's pretty cool.
That's always a goal, to get on Pitching Ninja, I guess, nowadays. But usually it's definitely not for, timing. It's usually for velo. Probably Ben's on it, you know what I'm saying?
It's changeup.
Yeah, his changeup? Yeah, of course. But no, it's an honor, I guess, but, it's just another, goal.
Do you feel like you've been a guy who's stretched out enough to where you could start if you needed to?
Oh, yeah, I felt like in the fall I usually start. Last year in the fall I started a lot, but then last year in the season I relieved a lot. And then this year in the fall I started again. And I'm ready for a start whenever, but I'm usually a relieving guy. But, when they call your name, you got to be ready, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think your role is going to be this year?
I have no question. I have no idea, but I'd like to be a starter, but, as V's call, and I'll go whatever he decides.
For you to be successful this season, what kind of do you need to make sure that you're doing up there on the mound?
Mess up timing. I would probably say that is number one. Get guys out. Try not to be overpowering. Just deliver with conviction. That's a big word, and I think I'll be successful that way.
How do you utilize the different leg timing and everything and not mess up your timing while trying to mess up the hitter's timing?
Well, I usually do one at the end of my bullpen before I go into the game. But I've just worked on it so much, even playing catch, you're slide stepping all the time. But I try not to overdo it, and sometimes I try to do it on 2 strikes too much. So tonight I tried a little something different, and obviously it worked.
When you do that, is there something that the hitter's going to show to let you know that, hey, this is going to work?
The first thing I look for is if the hitter picks up his leg. If the hitter picks up his leg like a big power guy, I know in the back of my mind that I can get him with it, no matter what pitch I throw out of it. So I kind of just look for small things, where they are in the box, if they're up in the box, back of the box, just small things.
How wild is it seeing 103 pop up on the scoreboard when Ben Joyce is out there?
Well, everybody wants it to be them, but I'm not that guy. But it's awesome for a guy like that. He's been through a lot. Coming from Walters and then having Tommy John last year, we're stoked for him, honestly.
Some freshmen got out there tonight, Wyatt and Gavin. Just what you see from them?
I love those guys. Wyatt, big guy. I love him to death. Gavin, Brosowski, man, great guy, great teammate. And it's always fun to see guys like that get out there on midweek, because I was there last year, and the feeling that they have, no matter the nerves, doesn't matter. But when they come out of the inning with 0 runs and the teammates are all over them, it feels good.